Okay guys, Trevor and Tate back with another video here at Embers Golf, an actual big video, a product that's kind of taking over the market, lab putters. They're in the studio, they're in stock, and we have the new putter that's dropping tomorrow. Or you're watching this video, it's dropping today. Big video.
Let's go, baby.
Okay guys, don't forget, if you're in the Denver metro area or you're coming through Colorado or you're in the market for golf stuff, our website is built and ready to go. Come in, see us, get fit for your lab putter. We can also fit you virtually or remotely, which is a pretty cool setup. If you need anything, putters, wedges, drivers, balls, gloves, apparel, shoes, Embers Golf is now your new store in Westminster, Colorado, or online. Shoot us a text or an email.
And if you like what you're learning in these videos, give us first stab at the business. It helps us out a lot to continue to make awesome educational content like this.
Educational.
So, Tate had his surgery. He is on the road to recovery. So he is 100% not weight bearing. Thankfully, his scooter doubles as a putter holder.
A rack, you could say.
You know, I think if we could get a basket on here, you could go caddy, like a bigger basket.
Oh, I need that cart they had at the motorcycle they had at Pebble Beach.
Yeah, you could zip around and be somebody's caddy for a little bit.
Yeah, I can't stay in the bunkers though. You're on your own.
So we are gonna do another video on zero torque putters.
Like a versus video?
Yeah, because they're the craze right now, the zero torque. And we'll talk about a little bit on our opinions on if there's a lot to that technology or not, because I get a little confused. Like this face supposedly doesn't rotate.
Yeah.
But I can still rotate my shoulders and I can still twist my hands.
You can.
So how does it help with that? That is to be determined in a future video. Today what we're gonna do is review their brand new putter. What is this one called? The OZ? AZ?
OZ.1.
This is their brand new one. Tate and I also got custom D3s. This is Tate's. So we'll review the 4 putter head shapes. Then we have their blade, as well as, what is this one called? The Mez 0.1. So let's get them all out of the club head covers.
I was quick just trying to figure out what tour pros are currently using lab putters, because it just seems like in the last season or two they've really been taken over. So this is just a list that I've got on todaysgolfer.com. We got Will Zalatoris, Adam Scott, Charles Howard III, Lucas Glover, Ricky Fowler. So I mean, those are pretty big names right there.
Yeah. I will admit, like we have everything. Oh, careful, watch your leg. We have everything here except the OG1. And we don't really stock that one. This D3, I think, is really cannibalizing a lot of those sales, don't you think? And I will admit, especially in these custom colors, get a close-up of these, Chris. They're not terrible looking.
No, and the fact that you can customize everything. You can customize the alignment lines. You can customize your lie angle. You can customize the shaft, the color of the head, the weights. There's a lot. You can customize the grip, the shaft lean.
Yep.
Why do you think that's so important in a putter? Do you want to get into that now or in a little bit?
We'll get into that a little bit. Let's just focus on the different models specifically and how they're fit. So we do have a fitting putter here. So if you want to come and get fit, we can adjust your lie angle and your length to fit you into the right putter. And then head shape is going to come down to a lot of personal preference. Same with grips. But essentially you can change the alignment markers. You can change the color. You can upgrade to like a stabilization shaft, like an upgraded shaft. And you can also customize that in colors. And then grips. A bunch of different grips options. So you can get real personal with your putter.
Yeah.
So let's start with aesthetically. Which one's jumping off the page? Like, what's your favorite putter aesthetically? I mean, they're very non-traditional.
Yeah.
Except I think the closest to the traditional is this brand new one.
That looks most like your stereotypical mallet from another brand. Naturally, I always lean towards a blade.
Yeah.
But the center shaft throws me for a loop on this one a little bit.
And I think like if you're after the technology that lab does, like with helping with stabilization and everything like that, to me, like you're kind of defeating the purpose with a blade. Like a mallet is just going to be more stable in general anyways.
If you're going to get forgiveness, why only go to this level when you could really go?
Exactly. So the blade's cool. Like I feel like if you just can't break away from a blade, but you want a little more stabilization, I wouldn't be mad at this choice.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
But if you're more of a traditionalist, this brand new one that just came out, it's traditional in a lot of different ways. One, aesthetically, all right? And then two, you can upgrade it. It's the only one out of the bunch that has a milled face insert. So if you just like a traditional feel of a classic milled putter, you know, like your traditional Scotty Camerons, things like that, and that's what you want the feel off of the face, and you just can't break away from that, this model is going to be the one for you.
Yeah.
So everything they sell is obviously center shafted, and then also this one doesn't have any shaft lean to it. All right, so it's literally straight up and down. Versus,
you want to explain to them what shaft lean is?
Yeah. So everything's center shafted, but if you look, my hands are out in front of where this shaft goes into the putter face. So this has like a little bit of shaft lean towards my left foot, or towards my left knee, if that makes sense. See how my hands are out in front a little bit?
And a lot of guys too will naturally, if you watch on tour, there's guys that'll do this, or a lot of good golfers will de-loft the putter right
like
before they
trigger,
swing.
like a little trigger.
So it's like a checkbox, so they'll go through their process right before they swing, they'll move their hands forward. And that's exactly what the shaft is doing, is kind of already starting you there, which is gonna help you drag the putter across. So you're not pushing. You don't want to be pushing the putter. That's what causes a lot of misses. So I think it's a pretty cool piece of tech.
All right, you got to move your scooter. We got to roll some.
Sure.
Should we just start with the blade?
Yeah, let's start with the blade and let's work our way. We'll go to the Mez next. Then we'll go to the DF series. And then we'll go to the Oz.
There is another adjustable piece that I forgot about. And it has to be at time of order. Like these don't come out afterwards. But see these weights in here? All the putters have these weights, so you can order the putter naturally heavier or lighter. So their blade, just kind of stock though, I think is a pretty heavy
I think
putter.
so too.
It definitely, if you've never putted with a center shafted putter, to me it's like, it takes a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah.
Just looking down on it.
Yeah, just visually.
Yeah. This feels good. It doesn't feel radically different. Just a little heavy.
Than a normal blade, you mean?
Yeah. And is it more stable? I don't know. Haven't tinkered with it enough. But if you're not familiar with what zero torque putters claim to fame is going to be, that the face just doesn't twist.
Which is important with the blade.
So they say you miss the most amount of putts based on aim, not so much speed. And if your alignment is always better, they say you're going to make more putts. Now, I do think alignment is important. We'll do another video and test these versus like your traditional putters, because I don't know the answer to that yet.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you sold on the idea?
I think in a blade is a really hard putter to putt with. So I think in a versus video, if we do this versus a Scotty, I think we should see some differences. That's the Link 1 that he was just using, by the way.
Yeah. And everyone's doing it. Callaway or Odyssey just came out with some. Bettinardi's got some.
Lab's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. PXG just has the Allen putter. Who else? I'm missing somebody. Someone else just came out with some.
Yeah, there's a lot of people are starting to dabble in it.
This one is kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I love the shape of this one. What about you?
I think that's probably going to be the easiest one for guys to get behind before the new OZ.
It's soft. It's definitely like the material's soft on it. It's still traditional enough feeling to me that it doesn't feel
That's the one you see like Lucas Glover uses. I'm pretty sure he uses that one. Obviously, he's got the broomstick.
All right, let's try this new one with the milled face. I have not even putted this one yet, so I'm curious what this one's going to feel like. So
that's the Mez 2 that he was just using. Or the Mez 1.0.
This is just a stock one they sent us, but if I was ordering it for myself, I would order it a little flat because my toe's up a little bit. So let's just see. You know what? This is just me, and this is very easily changeable. The T throws me off. The alignment T.
Really? The alignment
I don't like it.
What does the other one have?
Just straight lines.
Oh, they're both the T. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that. Like,
Talk to me about
not parallel. What's the opposite of parallel?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular. I don't like a perpendicular line. It's just kind of
really, I love a perpendicular
spiraling
line.
me a little bit.
I need a perpendicular line to make sure that I'm finishing straight with the ball.
Okay, let me try that here.
It's the first one you've missed, so don't listen to me.
All right.
Talk to me about the milled face before you move on.
Oh, I didn't.
It's the only one with the milled face.
The alignment line messed me up. Let me think about the milled face. Let me try another one.
It is clickier.
Yeah, feels
audibly.
Feels
I don't know if you guys can pick that up on that up.
I personally am not married to a milled face anyway.
Really? I thought for sure you would be.
I think because
everywhere we've went, you went milled.
I will say, standing over this, it's not messing with me. Like, man, this is a really non-traditional looking putter. It looks just like a regular putter to me. Like if you just want a traditional looking putter, don't you think?
No, for sure.
Now I wanted
before it was the Mez. I think people would buy the Mez because they can't get behind this big style mallet, so they would go to this because they get the forgiveness, but it's still a funkier shape. I think this is the one that's going to go bonkers.
This is going to lure people that don't want to leave a traditional putter. Look and feel. For
$50 more that you can get a milled face, I think this is going to take them over the edge.
No, this is going to take them over the edge.
Oh. Well, we haven't done the DF3 yet, but just wait to see what that can do.
I know, but if a traditional.
Oh,
a traditional
shape. Yeah, you can still pick up the ball.
Good.
And you know what I like? Is you can tap it in left-handed. There's no tapping it in lefty with this guy. You can't tiger it.
You mean like this?
Like a 4-inch tap in?
Well, let's see how it performs that way.
I mean, that's a 4. That's not a tap. I'm not giving you that on the course.
Yeah, you're right. That's nice. I didn't think about that as a nice feature.
Yeah.
You buy a putter based on that?
I promise you I do.
No.
Yeah. I went from the 7, the Odyssey 7 to the Jailbird because, or is it the 11? The 11 is the Fang. I went from the 11 to the Jailbird because I can't in anger tap in a left-handed gimme.
Sorry, you were right. It is the number 7.
That is the number 7. Sorry. Number 7.
Maybe you just need to work on your anger problems.
I have anger problems and I have even bigger putting problems. So we'll see if this solves that.
And ligament problems.
Yeah, I got, there's something weird with my ligaments. I don't know if it was the chili or what.
But how important is this to you?
That's not as big to me. I know that's important to you. See, but just as the left-handed gimme, that's big for you. Yes, you haven't been able to pick up a ball in a long time.
Yeah. This is a good putter. Like, I could see this being a big seller. This could pull a lot of people away from some traditional putters out there.
I think that milled face for only $50.
I'm missing it the most, though.
You just hate that alignment, maybe.
No, maybe. Now, this is the one I'm excited about.
Okay.
Because this is my actual putter.
Trevor just did the new OZ.1. So when you hear the I, it means it has the insert, the OZ.1.I, the milled insert. $50 more only. That's not bad.
This is, I think, probably their best selling putter, if I were to guess. Mm-hmm. It replaced the D1, was it?
It didn't replace it, but I think it's slowly replacing it.
It's got to be cannibalizing it.
I would hope so.
It's got to be Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's an hourglass.
A little bit.
People were putting with an hourglass.
Yeah. This is actually fit to me. I did a upgraded shaft.
No. I did blue.
No, I did blue.
I did blue. You did pink.
No, I would never order a pink one.
No, he did blue. I did pink. I just wanted to get him confused.
I wanted to order a green one, but I thought the green would blend in too much with the putting green.
And?
It probably would have.
Your choice?
Yeah.
Well, you got to see a green one.
I like the blue and white. I like the blue and white a lot.
I think that's a great combo. You should have had a white grip, but it's okay.
Yeah, I should have. Okay, first thing you can do is this. But see, I still need two hands.
You still need a two-handed, but you get to two-hand at chest level. You don't have to two-hand it down on the ground.
That's true. All right, enough talk. Now, I think it's still a non-traditional looking putter, of course, but I think after spending even just a couple hours with it, you could get pretty used to it. I did the triple track alignment look. It's definitely softer than like the milled face, and that's just a personal preference. If you like more of a firmer or softer feel.
I think that's why a lot of guys went after like the White Hot or those other infills that a lot of other brands are offering. The PXG has the X-Core in it for that soft feel. Do you think people are moving away from the click of like a milled? I think the really good putters still want that feel.
Yeah. I don't care, personally.
You just want it to go in.
I want it to go in. I'm not that particular. Now, I just did find something I don't like.
Tell me.
This is only when you're practicing. This wouldn't be in a round. But when you're just trying to move the ball over, I've done this a few times and then it grabs it.
And it gets stuck.
But that's just when you're practicing. That's not when you're out playing. All right, let's roll another one. I love the triple track alignment. I think it helps me align my putt very nice. Should we play a game? Just keep going until I miss?
I love this. I mean, it's really fun for me.
You're just having a lot of fun today, aren't you?
I'm having a blast. I'll give my 2 cents. I obviously haven't gotten to hit in a normal putting stance for myself with my customed out DF3. Boy, do I want to, because this is already tempting me big time. But the one that I got to hit with in our showroom are some of our stock models. It felt so incredibly difficult to hit one offline.
Did it?
Yeah.
So you're kind of letting the cat out of the bag that you think the technology works.
For what I haven't hit my custom, so that it might blow me away and be even crazier.
I have a theory.
Tell me.
I think it could really help guys that are really bad aimers.
Yeah, and I know, just from Rich helping me out over here, I know I'm a bad aimer.
Yeah, I'm a better aimer than you.
You're a better putter than me. I'm a bad putter. Like I mentioned, a few weeks ago, I think
guys that really over-rotate their hands and shoulders, this could help keep you a little more stable.
Yeah. I had a 70.
I think there's some truth to that.
I had a 79 this summer and 34 putts.
But that wasn't with a lab.
70s? No. How do you have a 70s round with 34 putts?
All right. Let me just, what I am at, like 3?
Sure.
3 straight? 4.
Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
What do you think about that little tail line?
It's unnecessary.
You could do without it?
I could do without it, or I could do with it.
Oh, I have it too.
I don't really, honestly, like, feel completely indifferent about it. Don't care at all about that.
How do you like the shaft lean?
I like it a lot.
You naturally lean the shaft anyway.
Not with this putter.
Not with this, but you normally are one of those guys that pop it forward just a little bit.
You know why I don't care about that alignment on the back?
Tell me.
Because the last thing I'm looking at when I'm putting is the back of the putter. I'm never looking back there.
But it makes sense for guys that like having an alignment stick out. It helps them feel like they're going straight forward, straight back. That line at the back might help you with your stroke.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of, remember when Bryson said his eyes follow the putter head?
Yeah, that blew my mind.
That's crazy. He doesn't look at the ball.
In the comment section, let us know. Bryson said that he follows the putter head with his eyes. Not his head, his eyes. Are we the only ones that I put my mind in a blender? How does one of the best putters in golf follow the putter head with his eyes? That goes against everything I feel like I've heard.
I tried that with my driver for the season.
Bryson does not do it with his driver, I promise you that.
It didn't go well for me either. Mm-mm. Oh, that's a pull. I felt myself pull it.
And that's something I was feeling. Is
so
like
maybe
it's
it
hard
didn't
to bring
twist
it
as much shut there, because I definitely pulled that.
I mean, it's millimeters. I think we're talking.
We're splitting hairs. Mm-hmm. Literally.
But splitting hairs makes a difference between a make or a miss.
I pushed it.
Chris, we can put a little clip in of this video too. We were going to try and get the revealer, and we will be getting a revealer in. It just they didn't have one available to send us yet. But in our Versus videos, we're going to be doing a lot of work with the revealer. If you go on their website, their YouTube channel, you can show a little clip of the revealer and what that does. It shows some stuff pretty quick in the difference in putters.
Okay, what am I at here? I started with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So you're 12, what, 5 footers in a row?
No, I think I'm closer to like 7 footers. Or no?
I don't want to talk about feet right now.
No, probably. I'm 6 foot tall, 6'3". That's probably about me, right? Here's a question. Oh, I just gave away my height. People have come in the shop and have thought I was regular height and that Tate was extremely short.
They thought I was like 5'6".
They probably thought you were shorter than that.
I'm 5'11". I feel like I'm average, above average height. What is the average U.S. citizen? 5'11".
U.S. male?
Yeah,
probably
US
not citizen.
Male. No, not citizen. That's not what I meant. U.S. male. It's got to be. It's got to be under 5'11". Trevor's just 6'3". So. Yeah, one guy came in here. I was taller than him. He's like, whoa.
Oh, there you go. Missed it.
So 14, 13.
14 in a row. Here's the thing. I wasn't overly concentrating.
No, we were talking about height.
Yeah, maybe that's. This is my favorite, probably because it's fitted to me.
Close it out. Tell me about Lab.
Just being in retail for 15 years in other industries too, I mean, everyone does it to some extent, but I just am not a big fan of copycats. Mm-hmm. You know, when you just copy what someone else kind of created. Whether it works or not, that's something we're going to talk about in a future video, but they were like the first ones really mainstream this technology.
And to pump it out.
And to do a really good job with it. So out of all the zero torque putters out there, I'm already going to tell you I'd lean towards a Lab just from that principle alone.
That's an inner principle that you want to be with the company that did it first.
Yes.
Has been doing it the longest.
I think outside of the technology itself, I think they offer a lot of really cool customization options. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's a brand out there where you can get quite as crazy as far as customizing, as far as aftermarket shafts, shaft lean, grip styles, length, lie angle, alignment, colors.
I think that's huge too. People love customizing their putters. I spent $400 or $300 to send my Scotty back to California for them to customize it out. You can do that right out of the gate with these guys, which is huge. That's exactly, well, they engraved 6 initials into it.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. 6 initials.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
I also, I don't know. This one seems like the most, this is going to do the most damage in the market, I think.
You think so?
The new OZ.1. Yeah. I just think its shape, it doesn't, people, and this is no offense, but when I first started getting partnered with guys that had the DF3, I remember being like, whoa.
And the DF1.
Well, the DF1 was especially.
I don't like yours.
I was like, man, what is that they're putting with? This one is not going to raise any eyebrows because it looks like a traditional mallet. So I think this is going to do a lot of damage, especially if it has the same technology and forgiveness. So from a guy from my perspective, that's a 4 handicap, and his biggest flaw is putting. You'll see the Pink Panther is what I'm going to call this bad boy. This will be out on the course.
Because it whispers? It definitely doesn't whisper.
Does the Pink Panther whisper in the TV show?
No.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I haven't watched it ever. But you'll see this on the course in our vlogs. I'm going to be playing with this guy because anything to help my putting game, I'm diving in. I'm deep diving.
You know what? I just am making so many stinking putts with this thing. Like, I might have to just spend some time in here.
Maybe.
It's got me thinking.
Is it really hot in here?
It's super hot in here.
Okay, good.
It's not just you. I'm playing the TaylorMade Spider right now. This.
It's gonna take it for a tango.
You gonna tickle my tango? Is that?
No, that's not what I said. That was you. That one was him. I didn't say that. That's him. Take it for a tango. Like it's gonna make you dance. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Take it for a tango. You just got these one-liners today.
Yeah, I'm on fire.
Anyways,
literally, I'm so sweaty.
Tell us which putter is your favorite. If you're considering a new putter, Lab should definitely be in the mix, especially if you're a custom guy.
And you're struggling with
customization
putting.
And you want something unique. Definitely take a look at these. We'll have our top 5 putter brand video coming. That's coming once we get all the new putters for the season.
Yeah.
But these guys obviously specialize in putters. I like that too. Anyone that specializes in something, you know, it's going to be good.
Yeah. You can book your fitting on our website if you want to get fitted for Lab putters here in the store. Yep. Or you can give us a call and we can work with you over the phone too.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.